Oh, when Coach Val comes marching in. Oh, when E.T. comes marching in. I'm a certified extreme teacher for the Extreme Teachers Conference. Oh, when Coach Val comes marching in. Oh, when E.T. comes marching in. Oh, yes, we need you at this conference. At the Extreme Teachers Conference. Oh, yes, you need to get your ticket for the Extreme Teachers Conference. Hello, fellow fellows and fellow educators. My name is Diamond Emerald Skinner, and I'm here bringing you another gem. Good vibes, education, and motivation. So as you heard in that song, I am technically now a certified extreme teacher. What that means is I'm a part of the Extreme Teachers Organization under ET, or Eric Thomas and Associates, or ET Inspires, his organization, which I know you've heard me reference. I hope you've also taken a look at his videos, and I hope you've also signed up for the Extreme Teachers 2020 Conference. That's on August 1st and 2nd. The lowest ticketed price right now is $97. That's a steal for all the different speakers that are offered. You're also going to get the DISC assessment, which is a personality assessment that helps you identify who you are as a person and educator, and you can then use those tools and leverage those tools to be a better teacher, but also give that assessment to your students, and that can change the game in your classroom, especially in concerning remote learning. We're getting a whole sea of students that we've never met before in person. I'm going to use this assessment to help my school be ready to educate this new wave of students who we have not met in person, but we're going to have their DISC assessment results so I can help identify what they need as a student to serve them best during this remote experience. So I encourage you, I implore you, right? President Mulgrew said in our town hall, which I'm getting to next, that we need to be good at this remote teaching thing. Whatever happens in the fall, remote teaching will be a significant component, especially if we don't go back at all. That means we're 100% remote. So it is in your best interest, new teacher. It is in your best interest, veteran teacher. It is in your best interest, human being on the planet, to be immersed, to be well-versed in online teaching. This conference can help you do that. My videos can help you do that. My playlist, Tenacious Tech Savvy Teacher, has those best practices for Zoom, and I'm still going to continue to bring you more as new things come up, as we work to find out the new structures and how things work. But use this time to make yourself better. If nothing else, the DISC assessment can let you know where you are and where you need to grow. Just personally, with relationships, with your family, then with your staff, then with your students, and whoever order you want to do it in. It will absolutely serve you. To take the flight assessment alone was $147 because they give you not just the 8-page description that you can get for free, but a 22-page description that really tells you and gives you highlights about your fears, your motivations, the ideal work environment, things you need to work on. It's just amazing. So it's absolutely worth the investment. If you invest in yourself, you will never go broke. So please do that, because you're also going to invest in your students. And the better you are as a person, the better you are as a teacher. And I've been saying that since I started teaching teachers. So now going on to the town hall. So in my private Facebook group, Shine Bright Academy, which I know some of you are already subscribed to. If you haven't, feel free to search that up, join the group, make sure that you are a teacher. It's for new teachers, but anyone who wants to continually grow. So if I myself wasn't a part of this group, I would join it, because I'm a teacher that is continually trying to grow and up her craft every single day. So please join that group. I posted some notes from a fellow chapter leader who took notes. I took notes as well, but if you see someone else doing something that they are doing very well and they can do it better than you, put them in the spotlight and share their work. That's something else the DISC assessment allowed me to see, my strengths, my weaknesses, and also where I need to tag team and help someone and have someone help me out. So those notes are already posted. Some job opportunities are already posted in my Facebook group, because teachers or admin are looking to fill vacancies that they have. And it's also just a support group. If you need motivation, if you need love, support, insight, you want to tell a joke, you have a question because things are debated in your classroom, maybe you need to talk about that in this group so we can come together and have a space to discuss what's real and what's not real. That space is for you as well, and for that as well. So please join the group so you can get some more insight. An interesting point about the town hall that came up is, since everyone can apply for a medical accommodation and should get that if they need it, there's going to be a large part of our population that is going to be teaching remotely 100% of the time. Because of that, and because you cannot legally restrict people from getting a medical accommodation, if you have the situation, you get it. If you're of the age limit, you get it. There could be situations where, in my building, there are 3 schools. So there's school A, B, and C. Maybe in school A, no teachers took the medical accommodations. They're fully staffed. But in school B, all the teachers took the medical accommodations. So they're short-staffed. We're already going to be short-staffed since we're teaching in smaller sizes. But if that's the case, then that may mean some of the teachers in school A may be supporting school B, or vice versa, right? If all of school B is remote and we have teachers in school A and that are all in person, some of those remote teachers may be teaching some of our students. So we don't know. It's going to look crazy, but that's a thing that could happen, right? A district PE teacher, a district Spanish teacher, a district social, I don't know. But those are some things that have already come up. Another thing to note is if you are doing that remote teaching because you're doing a medical accommodation, you will not be taken off of your school's organizational list. You will still have your tenure and your position, right, on the organizational list and in terms of seniority and accessing, right? So don't worry about that. You're protected. But no, you could be engaging and creating systems for more students that you've never even met, right? But we're doing that anyway because you have incoming students. So just be open, pay attention, let your voice be heard, strategize with your vice principals and principals. They should already have a plan. If they don't have a plan, they should be talking about a plan. They should know which teachers are going to be there, which may not be. Right? And so they're planning for that now. So get your voice heard. If you're a new teacher, ask to help out. Make sure that you're in the game, right? Make sure that they don't forget about you. You need to be so present, even if you're on vacation, still be present enough to not get excluded. Be present enough to not be excess. That's the name of the game. You want your admin to feel bad if they have to access you. You don't want them to say, oh, well, they haven't been engaged anyway, or I don't feel they're invested in this school anyway, or they didn't reply to my last happy summer email anyway. Whatever it is, make sure that they know that you are invested in this community. And if you're not, if you're trying to move anyway, start making those moves. Make sure your resume is tight. Make sure that you have things to put on the resume. Say that you've done remote learning already. List your accomplishments and things that you can do well. Right? Go to this conference. If you go to this conference, it's ETA conference, the Extreme Teachers 2020 conference, you will already have a skill underneath your belt that the majority of the teachers don't. I know for a fact that I am the only teacher from New York City who's involved in a certain part of this organization. And that gives me a leg up over everybody else. Do what you can to make yourself irreplaceable. So last but not least, we know we have lost a giant in our world, in the civil rights world, but just in our world. A beautiful, giving, intelligent, brave man. Congressman John Lewis passed away this week. He fought a good fight, and I'm so thankful that he gets to rest now. But we also want to honor him and his legacy. My students, my wonderful students who have been doing Black History Month projects since they met me, have made some wonderful pieces of work and art to honor the people in our community who have fought for us, who have paved the way, including John Lewis. I know right now in my classroom, there are at least 2 different immaculate projects, not just nice poster boards, but I mean a board game dedicated to John Lewis, a diorama, right? This child made a board game and a diorama with pictures, with quotes, with stages, with beautiful things, pieces of art, right? My kids made wonderful work. So I know that when they hear that John Lewis passed, my kids won't be wondering who he was and why he mattered. I already taught it to them. It's already in them. And if they need a refresher to check, they'll refresh and know that, oh, we must have talked about this in our class, or this is someone that my teacher would want me to know about. Even if they didn't, they know my heart. They know what's important. So in honor of John Lewis and everyone else who's still fighting the good fight, right? Because if you didn't know, it's our turn. Right now is our turn. Right now is your turn. What are you doing for your students? What are you doing for you to stay a part of this game, to stay a part of this fight, to fight the good fight? Our job is political. Even if we're not into politics, our job is political. We have a charge to speak truth, to teach critical thinkers, to denounce racism and oppression, to denounce sexism, to denounce xenophobia, to denounce homophobia. We have that job. And so in honor of John Lewis, I'll leave you with this. This may be the last time. This may be the last time, children. This may be the last time. This may be the last time. I don't know. This may be the last time we get together. This may be the last time. I don't know. This may be the last time we see each other. This may be the last time. I don't know. This may be the last time. This may be the last time, children. This may be the last time. This may be the last time. I don't know. Hopefully, for not the last time. Fear not and shine bright.